Hello mini nukes, and welcome back to Red vs. Blue. So we are still on season 12. Believe we have 2 more React episodes to get through to finish the season. This being the second React episode, then the next episode should be the last one, and then we move on to season 13. As you may have noticed, the setup looks a little different. I got a new camera and a nice lighting setup back here. You'll see it's the appropriate colors for the video. Mostly I want it to be that color anyway because I think it looks nice having the red and the blue going on in the background. But yeah, so I'm very excited about this. I'm glad that we're going on a new chapter on the channel. I can record many videos for as long as I want. I don't have to worry about battery life or running out of space on my camera or the video turning off every 30 minutes. So this is great. I love this, and I hope you guys are gonna enjoy it as well and enjoy me in nice high definition. Not that I wasn't in high definition before, but you know, new camera, everything looks nice with the new camera. So yeah, I don't actually remember very well what happened in the last React episode. Well, I do, but it's kind of hard to summarize because a lot of different things happened. But the main summary, I suppose, is that Simmons, Tucker, Caboose, and Grif, they're the only ones who are here right now. Wash, Sarge, and Donut have all been captured by the enemy, and basically the last 6 episodes that we saw with them just recruiting some people to take with on their mission to go and rescue them. So that's basically what we saw. We saw a montage of them doing their routines and their training exercises and everything. It was very funny. So these next few episodes that we're about to watch should be them going on this mission maybe. And I suppose the ending of the season might be them finding the guys and bringing them back, or some big thing is gonna happen because that's the ending of the season. There's always going to be something big that happens at the end of the season most of the time. So hopefully we get our guys back and the team can be complete again, but we shall see.
What do you mean, leaving? Where are we going?
Ah, is it to the park? Oh, I know, it's the beach. Wait a minute, you're not taking me to the vet, are you?
No, we're going to break into that compound and bust out our friends.
But we still have some time left to train the squad. Why would we leave now?
Because the squad's not coming with us.
Are they going in a separate car?
No.
Ah, so they're flying. You know, I have an extra bag to check. Is that going to be a problem?
No, Caboose, we're going on this mission alone.
Alone with the squad, got it. Why would we do that?
I don't know if you guys have noticed, but our super elite team sucks. There's no way they'll be able to pull off a rescue mission.
We don't know that. Kimball could still pass us.
I'm not talking about passing. I'm talking about our trainees blowing up, or getting shot, or disintegrated or something.
Oh. Yeah, that's a problem.
Look, Felix was right. We're just gonna end up getting more people killed.
So you're saying we should just get ourselves killed instead?
Hey, we've done crazier things than this. Remember that time we fought like a bajillion hundred robots? We didn't fuck that up.
We had church.
Okay, well what about CT, or the meta?
We got lucky.
Bullshit. Now maybe we can't teach a bunch of people how to fight, but the 4 of us can totally pull this off. We're not gonna get another chance like this. We just gotta go in and get our guys back. After that, Wash will know what to do.
But even Felix couldn't break into this place.
We're not Felix. Felix is smart. The feds won't be expecting dumb.
Hey, who are you calling dumb?
Shut up.
No, Simmons, I was just asking for some clarification. I'm a little lost.
Look, we keep trying to strategize and use code names and act like real soldiers, but we're not. We haven't been from the beginning, so why are we trying now? I say we just get in there and do what we do best.
Which is?
I have no idea. But, whatever it is, it's worked for us before.
That's your plan? We just show up and wing it? That's the worst plan I've ever...
Alright, let's do it.
What, Grif?
That's what they always do.
You want to do this?
Yeah, so what?
So what? You never want to do anything. Ever.
Simmons, I've been following orders I never liked for years.
No, you haven't. You disobey orders all the time.
Well, I don't want to be the guy to give shitty orders that nobody wants to follow. I will not become a Sarge, damn it. There's no way I'm making a bunch of stupid rebels get shot for something I want. So yeah, whatever, let's just do it.
That's the most selfless thing you've ever said.
But I want to steal more food before we go.
Okay, that's more like it.
Yay, mission!
Simmons?
How are we getting there?
Haha, yes, okay. I snuck into Kimball's office and grabbed all the data I took from the Fed's lab. We've got a map that'll lead us straight to them. All we need is a ride.
Vehicle bay's got plenty of warthogs, I guess.
And I can drive a tank!
No.
Well, you're all just jealous.
Wait, what about the rebels? I mean, I don't think they'll be happy with us just leaving like this.
Hey, Matthews, have you seen the Reds and Blues around? We can't find them.
No, but that might explain why 2 of our Jeeps are missing.
Hello, everyone. If you're listening to this, it means we're already gone.
Look, it's not you, it's us.
Tell them not to leave the lights on!
Caboose, not now!
I miss you already, I promise we'll call!
Damn it, Tucker.
They just left us?
Who left us?
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Okay, the ability to fly north.
I don't know.
What do you mean? That's a great terrible superpower.
Yeah, but you can still fly.
You can only fly north. It's so inconvenient. Once you land, you've got to walk wherever you are going.
I guess so.
Okay, what about the ability to teleport 1 foot at a time?
Nah.
You're meh. This road trip sucks.
Hello? Anybody home? We've got some cars that need fuel.
Yes, we would also like to purchase some lottery tickets. Yeah, I know the odds, but I still think it's just fun.
This place looks deserted.
Woohoo! Let's loot! I've always wanted my own Slurpee machine.
Oh, dude, let me know if they've got any magazines.
Me too! One with pictures!
Specifically ones with pictures.
You know what I'm saying?
Gross.
What was that?
Maybe it's the owners.
Oh man, can't we just pretend they're not here and loot anyway?
Hey, Caboose, go tell them they've got customers. You guys start filling up the cars.
Do it yourself. I'm gonna take a leak.
Oh, all right, but be sure to get my lottery ticket. My numbers are 5, 7. Don't forget them.
That's it?
I know I said a bunch of inspirational crap back at the base, but it's times like these when I really wonder how we haven't been killed yet, you know?
Me too.
The power to turn into the Hulk, but only when you're asleep.
Hello? Just here to use the bathroom. Also, somebody emptied out your Slurpee machine. Might want to get that filled. Man, what kind of gas station doesn't have hot dogs? Jesus, it smells like somebody died in here.
It's because they did. I was wondering why that place looked familiar.
I love that song.
Do not disappoint me.
Understood, Control.
Yeah. I think I hear the sound of new friends.
Caboose,
Hello. Oh! Tucker! Perfect! You can help me and my friends come up with a secret high five!
So what's the word? Control says to give it 30 more minutes.
This is a waste of time.
Agreed.
Who are these guys?
Well, they're definitely not the gas station attendants.
Wow, Tucker, I can really see why you're the leader.
Up ears.
Quiet. I can't hear what they're saying. You know what they say. Orders are orders.
Jackson,
Yes, Locus.
change of plans. Report back to base immediately. The Reds and Blues will be requiring an escort.
Understood. You heard him. Grab the gear and prep for evac.
Where are they going?
Tucker, wait!
They just vanished.
Vanished?
They said something about Reds and Blues.
Oh my god! I know those colors! They're us!
They were feds. I heard one of them mention locusts.
Well, they didn't look like the typical stormtrooper guys. You think they were special ops?
I think we should get to that base as fast as possible. Come on, let's go.
This isn't relevant, but when they just walked in there, all 3 of them, to where Tucker was, they did that perfectly in sync. I don't know, it was just nice to see, okay? That gas station looked pretty familiar because one of the episodes that we watched, I don't remember which one it was, when we first see Locust, he's killing one guy and then... Is it just the one guy he kills, or does he kill a bunch of people afterwards? I think he kills one guy, and I think that was him, the one in the locker. So that's why it looked familiar to me. But not that that's, I guess, important. It just felt like a key detail for some reason. I don't know. Okay, I always point out the I point out the details that no one cares about. That's basically it. But yeah, that's just what that looks like. But hey, I mean, at least Grif got a free slushie, so...
Missed.
Missed. Miss. Palomo? I know when I miss.
Are you missing on purpose?
Oh, all right, that's it.
Ow! 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 It was a legitimate question!
I'm missing now.
Well, I spoke with Kimball. Search and rescue has been denied.
Yeah, well, good riddance. They never cared about us anyway.
How could you say that? They left because they didn't want us getting hurt.
Yeah, well, what do you call this? They didn't take us to get shot, but they sure as hell left us to die.
We don't know that. They could come back.
Their message didn't exactly specify.
They'll come back. I know they'll come back.
Nice shot.
Wasn't me. You shouldn't be so hard on the guys. They did what they thought was best. Can't fault them for that. Still, I'm going to beat the living shit out of those 4 when I find them.
When you find them.
Tell Kimball I'm buying back one of the warthogs I sold her.
But Felix, she said we weren't allowed to go after them. It was a direct order.
Well, orders only work on soldiers. I am a mercenary.
Badass.
This is it. According to our data, the Federal Army base is just on the other side of this wall.
About time. My ass was asleep for so long I thought it slipped into a coma.
So we're here. Now what?
We bust our way in. Anyone have any ideas?
We could try scaling the wall.
That's a little too obvious. Think dumber.
We could knock on their door.
Too dumb.
I was joking.
We could knock on their door.
I just said that.
Yeah, but you were joking.
I felt the plan deserved more serious consideration.
How do you break into an evil ice fortress?
You melt it! Like evil ice cream!
Holy shit. We melt our way in.
That's so cute.
Yes, I win!
What?
We can't go through the wall, and going over it is what most people would do, so let's just go under it.
That's retarded.
Exactly. Damn, I never thought I'd say this. I mean, ever. Seriously. But good job, Caboose.
Oh, I'm just really glad someone appreciates my genius.
Now let's start melting!
Caboose, you're wearing a helmet. That's not doing anything.
Okay, well, fine. Then how do you explain my sudden lightheadedness?
What about friction? All the ladies tell me I light a fire between their legs.
That's chlamydia.
Friction won't work. It's got to be negative 40 degrees Celsius out here. That's negative 40 degrees Fahrenheit.
That's
Jesus,
freezing.
that's cold.
You people are idiots.
We'll say it in American next time.
Oh, I've got it. Stab!
Is it working? Ah! It worked!
Where are we?
Hey, what was that noise?
Oh shit, we're inside.
I think bad guys are coming.
What do we do? What do we do?
I don't know, I didn't think this far ahead.
Damn it! This is why winging it's a bad idea. No more winging it.
I swear, I heard something just around the corner.
Let's get out of here. There could be more guards. We'll be caught.
Well, we gotta do something.
Just a few more feet, and I'll be there.
Tucker!
What the? Huh. Well, would you look at that? Just a couple of harmless snowmen. You guys wouldn't happen to be the ones making all that racket now, would you? Well, time for some target practice. But why, snowman?
I cannot believe that worked.
You're welcome.
How did you do that?
I use the same trick to hide from Sarge all the time back in Blood Gulch.
You constructed and then hid inside of a snowman in the middle of a hot canyon.
Hey, Sarge, I found him.
It wasn't always a perfect plan.
According to our intel, there's not much standing between the end of this tunnel and the detention facility.
That's awesome.
No, I mean, there's literally nothing between us. We'll be spotted as soon as we leave the tunnel.
I don't know. Doesn't look like anyone's around to me.
All right, lunch break's over. Back to your stations, people.
Come on, Nugget!
Hell.
Get the lid out! Move, move, move!
Woo! Brand new tank coming in. This will kill any intruders for sure.
I hate my stupid mouth.
I hate it more.
How are we gonna sneak past that?
We're not.
Glad to hear you're finally making sense, Tucker. Let's go home. Good effort, everybody. We came, we saw, we realized it was impossible. No shame in that. Can't help but realize we haven't left yet.
We can't sneak past those guys. So instead, we're gonna make as much noise as possible. If we can cause enough trouble somewhere else, we can draw them away from the prison. What do you guys think?
Well, it fits with the dumb ideas theme.
I figure if we fuck up these important looking pipes and then haul ass, we can make it into the building.
Ugh. We have to run?
We have to try. Worst case scenario, we end up in jail with everyone else and just wait for this whole Civil War thing to blow over.
I think worst case scenario is getting shot. Or Grif getting shot and we have to carry him. There's only 3 of us.
Fat ass.
Fuck it. Caboose, do your thing.
Time to clean the pipes!
Alert. Catastrophic breach detected in sewage pipeline. Sector 3.
Oh no.
Sucks to be maintenance.
Warning. Sewage breach detected in the barracks.
Oh shit! My stuff! No! Now's our chance. Run!
Here goes nothing.
Ew.
That's right!
Come on, guys. We gotta save our shit. This is the day we have to shit.
Save our shit for the shit.
Right, last night was taco night!
Yeah, first place.
Oh my god. I'm gonna die.
Ew.
I die.
Simmons, do something about this door.
What do you mean?
It's locked. Hack the door controls or something.
What makes you think I could just hack a door?
You're the smart one. All you're good for is hacking things and making me look more handsome in comparison.
I don't have any intel. I don't have any tools. I can't just do it. I need time.
We don't have time, genius. Just pretend like it's a timed math test or something.
I don't work well under pressure. You know that.
Oh, shit.
Tucker?
Wash?
What in Sam hell are you boys doing here? We came to save you.
But we were supposed to save you.
What?
Bum, bum, bum. Cliffhanger.
Caboose, quit breaking the fourth wall, okay? Wait, but what does that mean? Someone's been brainwashed here and I can't tell who's who. Who's been brainwashed and who's sane? I'm confused. Okay, does that mean what that actually means? Does it mean what I think it means, basically? That Felix's side is the side that they were gonna rescue them from. Wash and Sarge and Donut and Lopez is there too. That's nice. Does that mean that they found out something while they were there, I suppose, that Felix's the organization are really the people that we're meant to be afraid of? I don't know. I'm jumping to conclusions here. I'm making assumptions, but I'm just trying to wrap my head around this. But is that really what that means? Or is that just purely for cliffhanger purposes and it's not actually that big of a deal when we watch the next episode? Why? Okay, we'll find out in the next episode, or the next couple of episodes at least. But still, I don't get it. You telling me Felix is the bad guy and Locust is the good guy? What is going on?
I repeat, we have 3 survivors in need of immediate assistance. Make sure the docs are ready. You really did number on this time.
Sarge?
He's not dead. Not yet.
No.
I warned you, Agent Washington. I gave you a choice, and you chose to fight. I admire that decision.
Fuck you, monster.
No, I'm not a monster. I'm a soldier, like you.
Explanation, please. This is getting deep, I can tell.
Well, hello, Agent Washington.
Project Freelancer?
Agent Washington.
Huh?
So you would say that you have overwhelming feelings of anger and a need for revenge?
More than you know. What? Wait! Why did you do that? What's wrong with you? No, I was just
following orders.
I was just following orders. You shot him! What? You shot him! You shot Donut! No, I did what I had to do.
Don't we all? Agent Washington.
Oh. Well, that was close.
Every one of them! The soldiers, dirtbags. The medics, dirtbags. That good-for-nothing mercenary who shoots a man when he ain't even looking. You best believe he's a numero uno dirtbag. And you. You know what you are.
Ooh, me. Pick me, Sarge.
Shut up, Donut.
But I was gonna say dirtbag.
What? No, for the love of it. Now you've gone and given away the answer to my rhetorical question.
I have an idea. Let's play the quiet game.
Oh, it is on. Great Monopoly's top hat, Wash. Now is not the time for games. Now is the time for action. Come on, help me get out of these cuffs. There's a certain someone in this room that I feel like bludgeoning to death.
Just use your feet, Sarge. If he fights back, I'll beat him off you.
You're not thinking, Donut. That would just alert more guards.
Well, if I can't beat off a room full of dudes, then what have I been training for this whole time?
I would really like to play the quiet game, please.
Officer on deck.
Agent Washington. Franklin Donut. Sarge. I am so sorry.
What?
Say what now?
Guard, uncuff these men at once and return their weaponry for God's sake. Yes, sir.
Really sorry about this, sir. I'd appreciate if you decided not to bludgeon me to death.
I suppose I could settle for near death.
Goodbye, handcuffs. Oh, wait. I didn't even get to use my safe word. It's chrysanthemum.
Okay, wait, stop. Stop! What is it, Agent Washington? What is it? What is it? First, you send men to kill us. Then you send men to capture us, and now that we're here, you're giving us guns and saying you're sorry? Is that a problem? Only for you, if you don't... Oh, dear. What a weenie!
Is this Carolina's doing?
I don't understand. None of this makes any sense.
Is it her orders?
Now just take it easy for the rest of the day. Remember, you're no good to be dead. Although, I suppose I could run some experiments on your body.
Thank you, Emily. Your help is always appreciated.
Anytime, General Doyle. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have limbs to amputate.
Of course.
It's like the female doc. She's purple.
Gentlemen, I'm afraid I have nothing but apologies for you today. It must be the thin air up here. I've been doing a lot of traveling lately, and my body is still adjusting to Doyle, right? Oh, well, yes, very observant. General Donald Doyle of the Federal Army of Chorus at your service.
At our service.
Full service?
Okay, General. Let me catch you up to speed on what the past few days have been like for me. I've got a canyon full of shipwrecked survivors all trying to hail a rescue when a squad of soldiers, all wearing your uniform, come down and attack us with their leader, a big black-suited son of a bitch who goes by the name Lopez. Then once he leaves, I've got another guy named Felix telling me you and yours have been terrorizing this planet, and to top it all off, that we're wanted men for crashing on it in the first place. So please, if you could do your best to convince me not to kill you this very second, that would really benefit the both of us.
Yeah.
Yes, I see. None of this happened the way that it should have. Tell me, how much do you know about the New Republic?
They don't try and kill us, for starters.
A noteworthy quality, yes. But what else do you know about them? They're rebels, fighting to overthrow a corrupt leadership. They heard our distress call and hoped we could help. And you had all of this from a mercenary, hired to assist them at all costs? A bit of a biased source, don't you think? These rebels aren't looking to free this planet. Their aim is to dominate it. They were given ample opportunities to move, to form their own society somewhere else on Chorus. It is a large planet, I can assure you. But no, they are determined to take back what is theirs. I'll admit, times were hard. But as a planet cut off from the rest of the galaxy, we did our best to govern the people. But it wasn't enough. Suddenly, buildings were exploding. There were riots in the streets, complete and utter panic everywhere. These were not acts of freedom. They were acts of terrorism. And we could not risk warriors of your caliber allying with them. So you sent your men to kill us? Absolutely not.
I've got a few cracked ribs that beg to differ, and a hip bone that strongly disagrees.
Again, I
must apologize. The way this was handled was not at all what I had wanted. Upon hearing of your arrival on Chorus, I ordered Locust to confirm his findings and bring you to us as soon as possible. Unfortunately, it appears as though I should have been more specific in the exact method of your acquisition.
So what, this was all your mercenaries' fault? You expect me to believe that the general of an army can't control his own men?
You're mistaken in assuming I have any control over Locust whatsoever. He is a dog that has long since broken from his leash. But we need him. As I'm sure you've already observed, I'm not a battle-worn soldier ripe with military expertise. On the contrary, I was simply next in line to run the army should something happen to its leader.
What do you mean? Lieutenant General? Major General?
Personal secretary to the brigadier.
What? Where'd all the other guys go?
Some of them left before things took a turn for the worst, but most of them were killed. Yes, definitely they were killed. Not many of us left these days, I'm afraid.
But you're supposed to be the evil empire, with giant warships and floating space lasers, not camping out in the snow. That stuff's for rebels. And the sadly endangered polar bear.
Well, we are doing significantly better than before. We still have multiple bases of operation, and Locust has managed to acquire top-notch military equipment. He even helped to strategize some of our more recent victories. Though I would not consider your rescue to be one of them.
I also wouldn't consider it to be a rescue.
Well, I can assure you that he was punished severely for taking such drastic measures against you. I made sure he wasn't paid a single penny for the job.
How comforting.
Gentlemen, I am fully aware that I may never gain your trust. But let me be perfectly clear. We are not your enemy. The New Republic has your men, and I can promise you they are likely recruiting them into their rebellion as we speak. Now, I can inform my troops not to attack them, but I cannot stop them from defending themselves. I am also unable to promise you a safe escape from Chorus in the middle of this conflict, and most of our ships are shot down before they can escape the atmosphere.
So then what can you promise us?
If you can help us defeat these terrorists, it would not only save our planet, it would also save your comrades. Then, once the skies are clear, you could leave this forsaken planet once and for all.
I don't like it. I'm not really seeing another way out. Unless beating you unconscious would somehow work.
Highly doubtful.
Drat. I guess I'm in.
No man left behind, right? I still have one question for you, General.
Which is?
Where are our robots?
You got her, Dirk.
All right, fixed up and ready to go.
Bienvenidos, Robo-Buddy. You're back in the world of the living. Viva!
Loud idiot.
Viva!
No
Idiot.
estaba muerto, mis miembros solo dejo de trabajar. Fue más agradable experiencia que tengo tenido.
No need to thank us, son.
Me hice amigo de una rata.
We have got a lot of catching up to do.
Reana aquí más tarde de que es estúpido y confuso.
Now, what about Freckles? What's a Freckles?
Agent Washington is referring to a Mantis-class military assault droid, and you won't find it among this wreckage.
I'll, just look somewhere else then.
Oh, mierda.
Locus.
The droid was malfunctioning. It refused to surrender, and was therefore destroyed.
He's dead?
It was a machine. It had no life to begin with.
Dusha.
You know it takes an awful lot of nerve to come strolling in here after what you did.
Does my presence upset you, Sergeant?
It gives me an itchy trigger finger, I can tell you that.
What do you want?
Aside from my initial examination, the men under my command were ordered to take you alive. All attacks were intended to wound. All shots were designed to intimidate. Let me assure you, my raid on your base was calculated, choreographed, and designed to apprehend you. Like herding sheep to the pen. Were it not for the intervention of the Mercenary and his forces, I would have succeeded entirely.
And what? That's supposed to make us feel better? Because quite honestly, it's having the opposite effect.
It's supposed to make you understand.
Usted es uno ducha.
Agent Washington, I am a professional. I follow orders, and I complete my missions at all costs.
I don't care what you think you are. You just stay the hell away from me and my men.
You still don't understand. Or perhaps you do.
What?
Excuse me. If someone tells you to leave them alone, you leave them alone.
Of course, Doctor. Here.
What is this?
Before your droid was dismantled, I had a technician remove its primary storage unit. Its heart and mind, so to speak.
Is this supposed to be some sort of apology?
Is it?
This guy doesn't make any sense.
Esto se debe a que es una locura.
I am not.
Alarm. Mierde que es bilingüe. Por favor, no me mates.
You give meaning to meaningless objects and meaningless people, then risk your own lives to protect them? Where's the sense of that? I look forward to your answer, soldier.
Sorry about that. I promise the rest of us aren't like him. I'm Dr. Gray.
Ooh, a doctor? That's like a medic who saves people.
You a civilian, little lady?
Civilian? Oh, I don't think you realize how bad this planet's gotten. The only people who aren't wearing armor these days are dead.
I know you. Your voice.
Is that so? Oh, well, I performed surgery on you after they brought you here. Sorry if you find a few new scars. A shot from a concussion rifle isn't bad, but a severe injury to the back of the skull can be a little tricky, especially when your head's already filled with pretty little wires and chips. I hope I didn't damage those neural implants.
I'm sure they're fine. Thank you.
You can thank me by ending this war as soon as possible. Balloons and prosthetic limbs have become so boring. So, come by my office tomorrow morning for a checkup. Once you're cleared, you three will be shipping off.
Shipping off?
Where are we going?
I don't give people orders, boys. I just fix them when they break. Don't worry, I'm sure you'll be back. Tomorrow morning, my office, 0800.
Well, what do you fellas think?
I think she's nice.
Not the doc, not the army, the general, the whole dealio. Grif and Simmons are out there with the blues, alone, confused, probably eating and complaining and back talking. God damn it, Grif, just shut up already.
We do what we have to, and go along with it for now. I just hope the others aren't in too deep without us.
Where's the real Doc? Where'd he go? Man, that episode was about 14 minutes long. See what I mean about in the future me making these episodes probably a bit longer, because some of these episodes are going to be incredibly long to watch. I mean, the individual episodes. But that's okay. That's fine. Because with this brand new shiny camera, I can record for as long as I want. Why do I feel like that female Doc is more important than they're letting on? That's not our Doc in a female body, is it? I mean, they're purple. And they're holding the same gun that Doc normally holds, and it's got the same kind of attitude and a way of speaking. Is Doc a female now? Is that where the future cube took him? Seriously though, where's Doc? We haven't seen him in a good while now. I still don't know about this whole situation on who is really the bad guy here, because Felix's side is saying one thing and Locust's side is saying another. Who can we trust here? It makes sense that if you were to fall in the enemy hands, that they'd brainwash you into seeing the other guys as the enemy, but that might not be the case this time, but I really don't know. I don't know. Who is right in this situation? It'll be interesting to see what happens after they've both united. So in the previous episode, they came across each other, right? The group. But what's going to happen afterwards? What are they going to say to each other? And yeah, I don't know. I'm nervous. I'm nervous for this.
Okay, hold up. You're telling me the feds are just as hopeless as the New Republic? I thought they were evil.
Well, we thought you were being brainwashed by terrorists.
Terrorists? Our soldiers are a bunch of harmless morons.
Your soldiers?
We were all promoted to captains. They gave us squads and everything.
Blue team for life.
Clearly our enemy isn't as cunning as we once thought.
We don't have an enemy. As far as I can tell, both of these forces have reasons to fight, and neither are particularly guilt-free. We've just been caught in the middle.
But the rebels aren't bad. Some of them are our friends.
And we managed to make a few allies within the Federal Army. None of this makes either side any better. The New Republic started this war with extremist attacks on the capital.
Only because the government was screwing them.
You gotta admit, it sounds kind of like a dick move.
We need to get these two sides to talk to one another. Doyle's in the capital at the moment, but maybe he can get this Kimball woman to agree to a meeting. If they can come to some sort of understanding, we might be able to end this thing and go home.
This isn't right.
Believe me, there's plenty wrong with this situation. But I think this is our best move. I'm just glad you guys made it.
No, seriously, I mean, something doesn't feel right. I just can't figure out what it is.
Is it a false sense of superiority? That's probably a side effect of the false promotion.
Minutes after reuniting and you're already starting shit.
What'd you expect? Breakfast in bed?
I hate you.
I hate you more.
Wait, do you hear that? No? You okay, Simmons? What happened to the alarms?
Is it lunchtime again?
Hello? Could we stop being Clute?
Dr. Gray? Anybody? Dude, what's going on?
I don't know.
Enemy contact! Pull back! Ready, go! Ah! Sarge!
Way ahead of you!
What's happening? We're under attack!
By who?
Donut! Establish a perimeter!
Got it! Hey! Just so you guys know, you better not come over here!
Usted se desconcierta.
Thank God, sir, you gotta help us. They came out of nowhere.
Who? The rebels?
No!
Oh, good. Because we kind of just found out they're not really all that bad. Boy, have we got a story to tell you, and you are gonna laugh!
It's not the rebels, sir.
Did everyone else see that?
You mean a man disintegrate right in front of us?
Yep.
Really wish I hadn't.
Ah!
Oh dear.
We gotta do something. We can run. Running is something. Get away from the car!
What are we dealing with? We don't know!
Well, it ain't the rebels, that's for sure.
Then who the hell is it?
Like sheep to the pen.
Oh no.
You're ready for slaughter.
What?
Locust!
I advise you stand down, boy.
The soldiers from the fueling station? I thought they were feds.
Those ain't our guys.
I told you, Agent Washington, I am a professional. I complete my missions at all costs. But you and your comrades have put a blemish on my record. This is unacceptable.
What are you talking about? You just killed the men you're working for!
It appears you don't understand after all. Unfortunate. You were such a fascinating soldier, Agent Washington.
Huh? Tucker, grenade! Oh, right! That was close! Nice throw, Tucker. Felix? How many times have I jumped in front of a bullet for you, Wash? 3? Those are some pretty great reflexes, huh? Most people would have to plan that sort of thing.
Felix, what are you doing?
Just helping out an old acquaintance.
They fought together in the Great War.
You missed a spot.
Are you done?
Not even close. Dude! This doesn't make sense! That's Locust! Your enemy! Right, and I'm the charismatic mercenary with a gruff exterior, but a heart of gold. A little too romantic, don't you think? But the guy fucking shot you! No! Son of a bitch! Yeah, funny how an act of sacrifice like that buys you so much trust. And so much information. Weren't you with another freelancer and an AI? I need a detailed list of the supplies you've got on hand. You wouldn't happen to have any high-tech armor aboard that wreck, would you?
But you're supposed to hate each other.
Oh, we do. After all, you should never mix friends with business.
Wrap it up.
But we just work so well together. Run! What about Rogers? Get down!
You dirty liar!
Hey, whoa. I never actually lied to you idiots, okay? Well, except for once. You're some of the galaxy's greatest soldiers.
Now that couldn't be farther from the truth. But you know, it did make you the perfect candidates to lead the people, of course.
Stop boasting and let me kill them. We have a job to do.
Oh, that's right. He doesn't like you guys. He actually thinks there might be a few fighters among you. Told you he's crazy.
But why? Why the capture? Why make us part of this war?
Well, you see...
Felix?
No. I've had to put up with these morons every day, so you let me have this. You see, someone, somewhere, out in our galaxy, has their eyes set on this planet. The only problem is the inhabitants. Now, if it were up to me, I'd just nuke this place from orbit. But our employer has other ideas. Holy shit. It's actually them.
Back off. Control wants them alive.
Oh no. We have to play this thing carefully, you understand? If an entire planet dies overnight, well, people ask questions. But if you stumble onto this rock and find that the settlers killed each other, well, that's just a tragedy.
Our first leader was killed in action. The second was assassinated at what we had been told would be a peace treaty. And the third was blown out of the sky while trying to leave Chorus for help.
It was you. You started this war.
Wrong! These people hated each other way before our operation ever showed up. We just had to keep the hate train a-going. And let me tell you, you guys have helped so much. Does it hurt? Knowing just how much death you've brought to this planet.
Enough! How many times must I tell you, if you want to make the victims suffer, you do it quickly and efficiently? There will be no rescue for you. You will die here, today, along with the rest. No one will find your bodies. No one will know the truth. And no one is going to stop us from killing every last person on this planet.
All right. That's all I need to hear.
What?
Kill them!
The fuck are you?
What is going on? Just grab it and shoot!
Grif knows me too well.
Squash?
Huh?
Is that Carolina in disguise?
You think you're fast? Oh, what the fuck?
Faster than you.
Let's change that.
It has to be.
Lopez!
Stay close!
Wait, stop!
Call control.
What just happened and why did it hurt?
Where am I?
I think my insides were just outside.
Is everyone okay?
You know, I never thought I'd be so glad to see you idiots again.
Carolina? That's not all. Miss me, assholes? You fuck! Huh. Wasn't expecting that.
Oh my goodness. I'm happy. I'm a happy bunny. It feels weird though, because it feels like he's been gone for so long now. You know? I thought that maybe because Carolina was teased at the end of the... Was it episode 6? Was it episode 6? Or no, it was the end of... I don't know. I think it was season... No, it was the ending of season 11. I'm stupid. It wasn't the previous React episode. It was season 11, the very end, I think, where they showed Carolina that she was there. I think. I hope I'm not getting confused. I thought that maybe because she was teased there, that maybe Church would be there as well. I mean, it only makes sense. And he is. I'm confused. I'm very, very confused. I mean, not that they haven't explained anything to me that I don't understand, but it's just, they're both evil. Locust and Felix are both evil. I didn't expect that though. They caught me off guard with that, with Felix being the evil one. And it does kind of make sense because previously when he always knew exactly when to get in front of one of the guys before he shot with the shield, that didn't say anything to me like, oh, he's evil, that means something else. But it did seem a bit odd to me. I just never pointed it out, but it did seem kind of odd to me that he was always there at exactly the right moment and they didn't have an explanation for that. It could have just been pure coincidence, but it did seem a little odd to me, but not odd in the way that, oh, that means he's evil and he's working with the enemy. No, but what the hell? What the hell, man? What the hell? What I don't get as well is that Locust was taking orders from the computer and it showed that it was Carolina, but why was she standing there next to him? And who is Control if it wasn't her to begin with? Because it still seems like he's getting orders from someone, but I thought Carolina was the one that he was getting orders from. Or maybe it was just that one instance there is that she took over. I don't know. That's one thing that I'm a little confused about. But she just happened to be standing there and she heard everything that they were talking about. So I guess that's information that she needed in order to move on with whatever plan she has. I don't know. What is her plan? To take both of them down? To end all the fighting on Chorus? Is that it? Is that what she said? I don't know. It's interesting. But what's going to happen now? I want to know. Of course we'll find out, but I want to know right now what is going to happen. I think this is the explanation I've been looking for. See, what do I tell you? They always explain things to me literally the episode after I ask it. She's gonna come in, she's gonna take over, and she's gonna pretend to be Control. That's gonna be it, huh?
Come in, security. This is headquarters.
Jesus. Yeah, copy HQ. You scared the crap out of me, Harv.
Sorry, Sam. Hey, meant to tell you. Got a maintenance ticket for your console. Day shift says throwing up warnings.
Yeah, okay. Motion sensor says there's movement in the room, but there's nothing here.
Ah, that's probably it then. You know, bad indicator or something. Or maybe it's that super soldier right behind you who's about to knock you out.
Yeah. What? Probably that last one. Just a guess. Sleep tight, Sam. You set off the motion sensor, Carolina? It's amateur hour.
You're supposed to disable the motion sensors?
Well, I couldn't do that until I got in the room.
And I couldn't get you into the room without setting off the motion sensor.
But you could. You just didn't.
Can we just get into the database? I need the files.
Already in. Give me a drive.
How long to decrypt it?
Oh, please. I'm already done.
Already?
It's a 3-tier lockdown with a 2056-bit encryption key. It ain't rocket science.
You're getting faster.
Well, that sounded like a compliment. I will take it.
How long to transfer?
About 45 seconds.
And you can't make that go any quicker?
Well, that's a limitation of physical media. Don't even get me started on that. Besides, that should give you enough time to deal with the 3 security personnel who are about to come through the door.
Which door?
There's only one door. They just set a breaching charge, by the way.
What?
Detonates in 3.
Why didn't you tell me?
2? I just did.
Epsilon?
1? Oh, you'll be fine.
That looks hot.
If 45 seconds was a long time to you, Carolina, imagine what it is to me. All right. What do we have here?
Wait, what?
Well, you boys look well armed. All this for just one girl, huh? Really? Model 44s? Hey, D? Isn't there a high jam probability on those things?
The Chiron Model 44 sidearm does not jam. you're thinking of the 42.
Delta? What?
You mean we're thinking of it?
Technically, only you are thinking it. I am just a memory of Delta.
Well, I like to have someone to talk to. I get lonely sometimes.
May I suggest buying a dog?
Yeah, I'll consider it.
We're getting a dog?
No, Theta.
Oh.
The Model 44 does use computer-assisted aim. You could overload the processor and reduce accuracy by as much as 45%.
Sounds good. Put the twins on it. Alright, let's account for that in trajectories.
Are you talking to me or to Delta?
He's talking to all of us, Theta.
I'm just thinking out loud, guys. Alright, nah, that's good, but we can do better.
Oh, look at this. You can use the door as a shield.
Hey, thanks, buddy. Yeah, that's better.
Still, blood loss would be...
I'm not done yet, Delta. Just give me a second, okay?
A second is a long time for someone in our time base, Church.
Just, listen, everybody stop talking to me at once, please.
Are you getting angry, Epsilon?
No, I'm fine. Beat it.
Here if you need me.
Is that Omega?
He's scary.
Hey, he can't do anything as long as we ignore him. Okay, kiddo?
Might I suggest prepping her healing unit?
Nope, I'm gonna need the power for her escape.
Assuming we make it that far.
D, you are killing me with the negativity. Why don't you help me out and give me a bioscan of these losers?
This one has recently had knee surgery.
Thank you. Okay, let's blow the bolts on that maintenance hatch, give him a little bit of a stumble.
First shot fired.
Alright, let's wrap this up. Gamma, where are we at?
File still transferring.
Okay, Carolina, how's your aim?
She hasn't been sleeping well.
She's been having bad dreams about the bad guy.
No, Theta, she's fine. Don't worry about it. Delta, she's fine.
This isn't very scientific.
Well, sometimes you just have to operate on faith.
That seems unwise.
Yeah, but it is more fun. There, that'll do it.
She won't like that injury part.
She never does, but if she lives to complain about it, she still lives. Thanks, guys. All right, looks like it's just you and me, sis. Transferring analysis to your HUD. Let's do this. All right! Ow! You bitch!
Epsilon.
Church! Yeah, I'm here. I just lost a few pathways, but I can still hear you. How'd you do?
Had to improvise at the end, but you got me started.
I had faith.
Thanks. Data's here. Looks like our little scavenger hunt just got easier. You see this?
Yep. Grab a helmet. We'll do some repairs on the way. Sorry, there's nothing that I can do about that in this state. You need to move.
Already gone. Apparently our friends in black aren't just focused on armor enhancements. These weapons are more advanced than anything we've encountered. How are they funding all this?
Well, speak of the devil, and he shall appear.
Another message from Control?
Yep. I picked out a clip you might find interesting.
What did we lose?
The healing unit, as well as several miscellaneous files.
Sounds like last week's raid made the headlines.
Keep listening. There's something you need to hear.
This is unacceptable, Lopez. I thought you told me you only worked with reliable partners.
I do. The individual in charge of that outpost has been eliminated. I saw to the matter personally.
I'm not paying you to put bullets through the heads of space pirates. I'm paying you to ensure the acquisition of my property. And when I lose my property, you lose your payment.
If I could interject for a second, you're not just paying us to collect that freelancer tech from the crash.
Wait, who is that?
Felix, straying away from the New Republic to join the conversation for once. To what do we owe the pleasure?
Those sim troopers you dumped on us are proving to be more of a handful than an asset. If they find where we're keeping Wash, and if Kimball thinks they're ready, I'm not going to be able to stop them from searching for their leaders. And if they find their leaders, this whole Civil War charade's gonna fall apart real quick.
What?
I can assure you, they will never
That's what I said, but my partner isn't convinced.
We will continue to move Agent Washington's group sporadically and...
Sir, what if they do manage to make contact?
This inquisitive behavior does not suit you, Locus. If the Reds and Blues manage to reunite, kill them.
Carolina, we have to go back.
What the hell is going on this planet?
We can figure that out along the way. Right now, we just need to get back to the guys. If Control has infiltrated both sides of this war...
I know. Recovering equipment can wait.
Actually, there's one more thing I want to pick up.
What?
We're a long way from the guys. So what we need is a shortcut.
The cube. I mean, that still doesn't quite explain what I was saying about how she was talking as Control, unless she wasn't. She was just there listening, and it made it seem like she was talking for Control. I don't know. Either way, it's good that we have her back. It's good that we have Church back. And now that they're all reunited with one another, hopefully things can go a-okay for them. I hope. I really hope. If anyone dies, I'm going to be very upset.
How bad is it?
Well, fortunately, he missed your femoral artery.
That's good.
No, sweetie. You had a knife inside of you. That's the opposite of good.
Call me sweetie again? And there'll be a knife inside of you.
Ooh, you're hostile. I'd love to psychoanalyze you.
The leg, please.
Oh, yes. Be sure not to put any unnatural strain on those muscles. If you reopen the wound, it won't be pretty.
Great. Hey, way to go, Carolina. Taken out by an oversized steak knife.
Well, maybe if someone had remembered to account for hidden blades.
Hey, I'm an AI. I'm not a babysitter.
So, there's a tiny ghost man here. Anybody care to introduce me?
That's Church. Yeah, he had to leave for a while, but I knew he would come back.
Bullshit. You were totally depressed.
What? No, Tucker. You're not remembering that right. No, I would not do something like that. I would not spiral downward into an emotional state of evidence and try to fill with the remains of a mechanical pet just because I missed Church. Stupid Tucker.
Oh, forget you. I want to analyze him.
Dr. Gray, this is Agent Carolina. She and I were operatives for Project Freelancer. As for Church, he's an artificial intelligence fragment from the same organization, codenamed Epsilon. And to make a long story short, he kind of used to be the leader of Blue Team before I showed up.
And tried to murder us.
That was a misunderstanding.
I know, I'm just saying, just don't gloss over the good parts.
At least he didn't abandon us.
Psychoanalyses for everyone!
Oh boy, can I go first? I have got a lot of things crammed inside me.
Now hold up just a second. I want to know what in the name of Benedict Arnold Palmer is going on around here. We've been tricked, we've been backstabbed, and we've been quite possibly bamboozled.
Yeah, and whenever that shit starts happening, it typically means you freelancers had something to do with it.
Project Freelancer is gone. We all saw to that.
Call of all Space Marines, stop corruption. That was the news article Locust brought General Dora when he suggested we find you. I always thought the title was meant to describe your appearances, but now I think I get what the writer was going for.
What I'm saying is that Project Freelancer isn't behind any of this. This is something else.
The plot thickens. Look, man, after we crashed, Carolina picked up a transmission. A couple of assholes were talking about selling cloaking equipment to another couple of assholes. There was no way we were going to let that slide. So, she decided to leave. I decided to go with her. We figured you guys would be fine, okay?
Oh, yeah, totally. We were totally fine. Just doing our thing, hanging out, drinking margaritas, getting captured by evil mercenaries. Great time.
Oh, man, Tucker, I am so sorry. I mean it. My sincerest apologies. I had no idea that you had turned into such a whiny bitch while I was gone. And you still haven't grasped the concept of a hologram. Man, you're just having a really tough time today, aren't you, buddy?
Man, I thought we had issues. This is better than any daytime television drama. And that's some quality programming.
Maybe Church will turn out to be someone's long-lost brother.
I think we've had enough plot twists for one lifetime.
And his real name is Horatio.
I'd watch it.
All right, enough. Tucker, there's no way they could have known all this would happen. Right now, we need to focus on the bigger issues at hand, even if Epsilon is being a prick.
Oh, don't you start to.
We started investigating, and it didn't take long for us to realize that something was very wrong with this planet. Abandoned cities, soldiers everywhere. We kept to the shadows and gathered as much intel as we could. And what we found was worse than I had anticipated.
How so?
This third faction on Chorus, these space pirates, have managed to acquire freelancer equipment and are manufacturing more advanced versions of it on a mass scale. Versions that don't require the assistance of an AI.
But how is that possible? I thought the UNSC confiscated everything Project Freelancer ever created.
They did, but then they put those creations on a ship, and that ship crashed here.
Wait, what? Guys, don't you think it's a little weird that our transport vessel also happened to be carrying tons of weapons and vehicles, and that it just so happened to magically crash on a planet in need of those kinds of things?
What exactly are you suggesting?
Someone wanted our ship to crash.
So, what you're saying is, there's no way any of us could be responsible for the crash.
Well, yes. Why do you ask?
Sir, this area is reserved for authorized
Here we
personnel
go.
only. What were you doing in there?
Oh, sorry, I just noticed you guys were using a really outdated web browser. I went ahead and updated it for you. Now it's the one NASA uses. No need to thank me.
Those are the ship's navigation systems. You can't just update that stuff.
Tell me about it. Once I started with the browser, I couldn't stop myself from changing the graphics card too.
You what?
And the motherboard, and the fan, and oh hey, by the way, I'm glad you're here. How do you feel about acrylic window panels? The answer is, you love them.
No reason. You guys are missing the point. Someone managed to ensure that freelancer equipment made it right here, to this tiny rock in the middle of space. These guys aren't just some asshole raiders and mercenaries. They're organized, and they've managed to work their way into our own forces.
In short, we have no idea who we can trust until we find the people behind all of this.
Okay, hold up. Aren't we all forgetting something here?
Yesterday was Mother's Day.
There are two armies that are ready to blow each other's brains out thanks to Lopez and Felix. We've got to tell them they're being used.
That's not going to be easy.
What do you mean? You've got those teleporter cubes. That's how we got here, right? Let's just zap ourselves over to the New Republic.
Tucker, we've only got a few of those things left. They're kind of tricky to use. They put an enormous strain on the physical body, which, by the way, all of you have. That's not even the main problem, though.
Those two mercenaries are thorough. They've got some sort of radio jammer set up that only allow broadcasting on certain frequencies, and they monitor all other open channels. We tried to contact you when we overheard your radio transmission to Donut from the crash site. Not only did we fail, but Locust managed to trace the call back to this hideout. We were lucky he missed us, and I doubt we'll have luck on our side again.
Yeah, and if they've gone through all this trouble just to keep their radios quiet, I can guarantee you they're not going to let you guys within a mile of Doyle or Kimball. If they're not already by their side, then their cloaked space buddies definitely are.
We need more intel. We need the upper hand on these guys before we can even think about taking them on again. And to make matters worse, we don't have much time.
What makes you say that?
We've managed to eavesdrop on a few conversations between the mercenaries and someone calling themselves Control. They've got plans and protocols for just about everything. And I'm willing to bet they've got one for this.
Meaning? Look at it this way. 11 people on this planet know what's really going on. And until those 11 people are tracked down and killed, I'm talking about you guys, by the way, there's really only one thing these space pirates can do. And that's to finish what they started. Oh, wonderful. Duped by a freelancer posing as one of our own men. Can you taste the irony in that?
If you had kept your ego under control, they'd be dead by now.
Okay, no, we don't have the facts to prove that, all right? So let's not, start throwing blame around or anything, okay? Please. Thank you. You're welcome.
Stop talking.
Gentlemen, though I'm inclined to further chastise you for your most recent failure, I suggest we focus on the opportunity at hand.
And exactly which opportunity is that?
The Reds and Blues are missing.
It won't be long before my scout team finds them.
Perhaps. But all that truly matters is that you prevent them from making contact with their armies.
We've got snipers shadowing the generals as we speak.
Marvelous. Then you are to transport back to your respective armies and report the deaths of the Reds and Blues. They will become the martyrs needed to push these people towards one final confrontation. Do I make myself clear?
Crystal.
That's not cool. It's not cool. Okay, so I guess it was like a fake out then at the end when it revealed that Carolina was here. So I take it she was just listening. From what I said before, she was just listening to what was going on. She just responded in a way that made it seem like it was her, but it wasn't. She was just saying stuff out loud to be, you know, for a dramatic effect. But yeah, that's not cool. That's not cool. So Felix is not good. Neither is Locus. And I suspected that maybe at the end of the season there'd be a big fight between those two. Maybe there might be still, because they're not friends. They just work together. So one of them could betray the other and there'll still be a fight. But yeah, I feel like that's not as important as all of this that's currently going on between those guys and the Reds and Blues. So that's fun. This is just fun. It's dandy. Where is Doc? Doc is still not showing his face yet. So that's fun. I wonder if he's gonna pop out when they throw another future cube or something, because he's just not been here for a good while. And I know nobody probably cares about him, but I kind of care. He's part of the group. Sure, he doesn't do much except fix people up, but he's still part of the group. It's fine though. It's okay. We'll get him back, I'm sure. It's sad though seeing the guys that they recruited, the Tucker, Grif, Simmons and Caboose, the ones that they recruited. It's sad seeing them be all disappointed, you know, getting the news that they had died. Oh, I feel bad for them. But I'm sure everything will be fine. They'll show their faces at some point. They'll know that they won't be dead, and everything will be hunky-dory in the end. I hope. I really hope. But I really, really enjoyed these few episodes that we've watched. A lot has happened, a lot of big twists and reveals and things, and I love it. I'm just really looking forward to seeing where the season goes and how everything turns out. I've really, really enjoyed it. It's good. It's real good. I just want to add, even though Felix is an ass, he's an ass, but I still kind of like him in a way. I don't know, there's something about him. Maybe it's just his, I don't know, cockiness or his attitude or something. It's just something about him I still kind of like, and I don't know if he's ever gonna turn to the good side at some point, but I'm hopeful that maybe he won't be such an asshole in the end, but maybe he still will be. Either way, I still do like him. I think he's a cool character. Just like the meta. I like the meta a lot. Even though the meta is evil, I still like him. Oh, did like him, I guess, since he's at the bottom of the ocean, probably. Anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed this React episode and look forward to the next one. Big shout out to these awesome patrons. Thank you so much for your support. Don't forget to follow all my social media links in the description. Join my Discord server if you want to chat to me outside of the channel and get involved with my community and talk about Red vs. Blue. And make sure you follow me on Twitch to see me live every Saturday. If you enjoyed this episode, nuke that like button. And if you haven't already, then make sure you subscribe to the channel to see more content like this. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Stay rad, my friends. Bye!